Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite. In today's video, we are going to talk about Arbitrum. The airdrop is finally here and a lot of people just got that airdrop. We're also going to talk about the SEC in two different ways. The first one has to do with Coinbase. They just issued Coinbase a Wells notice, and if you're unfamiliar with that, we'll touch on exactly what that is. And then the SEC went out on their own accord and issued everyone a couple of risks if you're going to invest in cryptocurrency. So we'll talk about that last. But before we get there, let's check out the overall portfolio. If you're familiar with this channel, that's something that I do on all of my videos. I give you updates every single video to my portfolio, and you can see it real time. So right now you can see I'm at $24,200 about. Majority of it is BTC, and my overall goal is to get one full Bitcoin. I'm getting closer every single day. As you can see, I'm about 0.58 right now and up 12%. And I'm one of those individuals who continuously dollar cost average over the bear cycle, and we might still be in it, but I did it throughout the entire lows down at 15,000, and here we are, and I'm up 12%. I also have Ethereum, which I'm eagerly waiting to pull one ETH off of Coinbase because it is stuck there right now. And with this Wells notice, I think that is definitely going to push everyone to get everything off of Coinbase, at least for staking. I also have USDT right now. I was going to split it from half USDT to USDC, and I still might do that this weekend. We'll see if I have time. Cardano, Near Protocol, Optimism, and Relio Network is the last couple. All holds for now, and I think in the next bull cycle, all of these will continue to take off. But let's get into the news for today. This was something really large that happened. Over $1 billion worth of Arbitrum tokens was released in one of the largest airdrops to date. So release of the long-awaited Arbitrum cryptocurrency generates almost $2 billion in 2 hours, which is so insane. And Arbitrum is a layer 2 on top of Ethereum, which is very, very fantastic. And it's very similar to Optimism, another layer 2 on top of Ethereum. And the more hype that these layer 2 builds, I think will help the overall portfolio. So as I said, a lot of Arbitrum, over 1 billion Arbitrum tokens were airdropped. And in order to get these airdrops, you just have to interact with the ecosystem while they're still testing. So that is, if you're interested, I do some videos about airdrops. Just continue to tune into the channel, and I will welcome you to my airdrop videos as well. So that happened, and when it first got released, it was just outside of the top 10. But as you see here, there was a massive sell-off, humongous sell-off, and right now the volume is increasing as well. So people are interested in this layer 2 token. They are buying it. If you were one of the lucky few to receive your airdrop initially and able to sell it, then it actually could have been quite lucrative. And not to say that for everyone else, depending on how much airdrop they got, you could still make a pretty penny, because right now the overall price is about $1. So if you were airdropped 1,000 or 2,000, that's still not bad at all things considered. And right now it's just that huge sell-off event. And in the future, this is another quick, fast layer 2 with a lot of money in the overall ecosystem. So the price will probably continue to rise up there, much like Near, much like Avalanche, much like Solana even. So this is another one of those coins where if you hold on to it, I think it will be lucrative. Am I going to buy it? I'll have to do a little bit more research, a little bit more digging, but I am happy with my Optimism for now. So that is the first thing I wanted to talk about. The next thing has to do with Coinbase. Like I said at the very beginning, Coinbase just received their Wells notice from the SEC, which is so interesting because it is a publicly traded company, which means it is registered with the SEC. There's a lot of different paths the SEC could have taken in order to mitigate any problems that they did have, but they are just pushing the nuclear button. They're going straight to court instead of doing anything else. And the too long didn't read. Today, the SEC gave Coinbase a Wells notice regarding its undefined portion of the listing of digital assets and the staking service. So essentially, the SEC is going after the staking. They're saying they're staking unregistered securities, and that is not cool, is basically the too long didn't read. So we will have to wait and see what happens in litigation. It will probably be months or maybe even years before all of this comes to fruition. If not, Coinbase might just have to pay a fee and then turn off the staking service, is what I imagine might happen to get to that end solution a little bit quicker. But just wanted to let everyone know what is happening behind the scenes. The last thing I want to talk about, once again, has to do with the SEC, and they put out this bulletin that says exercise caution with crypto asset securities. And it's a huge investor alert. Once again, another too long didn't read, but they're just saying that the SEC is continuing to urge investors to take a cautious and considerable thought before putting money into crypto asset securities. I do love that they're tying in crypto asset securities. So they're calling every single crypto a security, except for Bitcoin, of course. So they're just putting out a lot of reasons. The first one is those offering crypto asset investments or services may not be complying with the SEC laws, is the first thing that they're saying. They're also saying that investments in crypto asset securities can be exceptionally risky, which I think most of us know by now. And also, fraudsters continue to exploit the rising popularity of crypto, which is true, but I think there's a lot behind the scenes as well. There's a lot of good happening with crypto as well. And then 4, having an investment plan as well as an understanding of risk tolerance and time horizon is very, very critical, which is also true. So they are putting out this bulletin. There's no action that's coming out of this bulletin, but they're just saying to have a lot of caution if you're doing that. So if you're interested in the overall crypto market, the ups, the downs, what I am purchasing, I do have a Patreon out there. Check out my Patreon, link in the description below. I post my trades every single day. If not, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you guys on the next one.